Hello, my name is Greg Donovan. I'm president of Greg T. Donovan and Associates. We are a tax and consulting firm. We've been established since 1997. I'm going to do a really quick overview of tax reform. So you can pause this video as you're going through, but I'm going to go through it fairly quick. This is not everything. It's just I limit it to the bulk of my clientele at the individual level. This really doesn't go over the small business reforms that have been done. So, as I said, it's over tax reform, and it's called the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, signed into law December 22nd, 2017. As you can see here, the standard deductions, the before and after tax reform. As you can see, if you compare the single versus before and single after, it's virtually doubled. So you can see that for yourself. And the personal exemptions, the before and after, you have, the before, you have $4,050 per exemption. So if you have a family of four times 4,050 gives you $16,200 deduction. Lower your taxable income. Okay, the after-tax reform personal exemption has been repealed. So that means that $4,050 per exemption is no longer exist. So a family of four, the $500 non-refundable credit per child, so you'd get $1,000, basically 2 times 500 is $1,000 off your lower tax liability. So and the main difference you need to see here is basically personal exemptions do not exist anymore, and it goes from a deduction to a credit. Child tax credit, before and after, $1,000 not refundable credit per child under the age of 17. Family of four, so you got 2 times 1,000 is $2,000 credit. Lowers tax liability. What's left, possibly refundable. After tax reform, $2,000 credit, $1,400 refundable, that could be refundable, per child under the age of 17. Example, family of four, 2 times 2,000 is $4,000 credit, lowers tax liability, and what's left is refundable up to $1,400. So this is the most significant part to most people, most of my clients here in Oklahoma. I wanted to point this out. Earned income credit, no changes have been made at this time. So it pretty much remains the same. So if any of you have been worried about that, there's no need. The individual mandate, this is another one that a lot of people were wondering about. Before tax reform, I just want to point out this, the penalty not having any minimum health care insurance penalty is 2.5% with a maximum of $2,085 for 2017. After tax reform, okay, I want to point this out, as of January 1st, 2019, not 2018, but 2019, the individual mandate penalty has been reduced to 0%. It has not been repealed. It's just the rate's been reduced to 0%. Okay, itemized deductions. This is not everything, but these are the big ones for me here in Oklahoma that are really important. The mortgage interest before, loan limit is $1 million. After tax reform, the mortgage interest loan limit is $750,000. So that's been reduced by $250,000. State and local taxes on the before, no limits. So whatever they paid in under state and local taxes, they got to deduct on their federal return. The after is limited to $10,000. So married filing separate is $5,000. It's basically cut in half. Miscellaneous itemized deduction. An example of that is unreimbursed job expenses. It's 2% floor. So 2% of your AGI, anything above that is deductible. Now, if you go to the after, miscellaneous itemized deductions has been repealed. So you'll no longer be able to deduct your unreimbursed job expenses. I want to point out one thing before I end is the moving expenses has essentially been removed. It's a very narrow amount of taxpayers out there that will fit to be able to qualify for moving expenses deduction. So you need to consult with a tax accountant, and it's mainly military. So if you're not in the military, you're not going to be able to deduct your moving expenses. Okay, again, my name is Greg Dunavant. I am the president of Greg T. Dunavant Associates, tax and consulting firm. My contact information is there. You can contact us, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have, especially on the small business side, because I know I didn't cover it here. So anyway, have a good night, and I really appreciate everybody watching this. Thank you.